Welcome, Leo. Thank you for listening to your reading of March 9th, 2023 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. It may be difficult to shake off fatigue this morning, sweet lion, as the Virgo moon forms an unbalanced aspect with Mercury. Look for ways to restore your focus, indulging your senses to promote grounding and mind/body connectivity. Your intuition will benefit from a major boost as Luna faces off with Jupiter. So be sure to commune with your higher power before afternoon rolls in, taking care to keep your eyes peeled for signs and synchronicities. Themes around self-care will also come into play, especially if you haven't been tending to your mind, body, and spirit as of late. Tell your panicky inner self not to get intimidated by the issues surrounding you. The problems are clouded by various factors for which others are responsible and not you. All these matters are trivial and will get resolved in no time. Plan up for recreational activities to relieve yourself from the stresses. It is important to keep an eye on your finances, and even if you don't think of yourself as particularly acquisitive or fond of luxury, that doesn't mean that a healthy bank account isn't worth having. This might sound obvious, but certain signs are much more guilty than others of letting financial matters fall to the wayside, and your high-minded sign would much rather focus on other things than the money in your wallet. That being said, the universe knows when to remind you of something, and of what to remind you, and today it is telling you to keep an eye on your finances. There is a beautiful full moon in Virgo illuminating your second house of earned income and material possessions right now, and it could bring a major windfall your way or new business opportunity. But if you keep ignoring money matters, then you'll miss this opportunity, so keep focused. With peace, you'll find that you can connect with your intuition quite easily today, dear Leo, as it's a time when something on the inside is waiting to be tapped. There is vital energy with you for sorting out an emotional problem or pattern. Even so, the moon spends the day in your communications sector, and your curiosity is intense, often leading you today. Consider that it can be hard to focus on priorities if you have too many of them. Kept in check, you're engaged and open to new ideas and methods. Keeping moderately busy is expected to feel most satisfying. For the past 3 years, you learned some important lessons about bonding and relationships, thanks to tough teacher Saturn's tour of Aquarius. Today, the taskmaster settles into Pisces and your intense 8th house until February 13, 2026. Money, power, passion and merging, you'll face these monumental themes now, for business and very much for pleasure. Pay attention and you'll come out of this cycle a whole lot richer, both in terms of money and interpersonal connections. The hardest part for you, Leo, may be pacing yourself when you feel the love. Slow and steady, and, yes, loving, will win this race, a reminder that's underscored doubly by today's sensible full moon in Virgo. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Where could you go, Leo? You might be up in the air about the next steps in your professional journey as the moon in Virgo opposes Jupiter in Aries and Chiron in Aries. The oppositions suggest that you may want to move forward with new professional ventures, but feel unsure of your next step or ability to take charge of your professional journey. Although it might be tempting to be more self-reliant, it would be worthwhile to talk to a trusted work friend about your options since they may give you helpful feedback. This is a powerful full moon for bringing greater spiritual awareness to your material world. One of the greatest life lessons is learning how to manage the material world in the most efficient way possible. It is a challenge at times, but the more you step outside of yourself and acknowledge that this is all part of your life journey, the easier it is to bear the more challenging parts. Managing your time for self-care is equally important, so take time out to handle any stress and focus on you for a while too, Leo. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for March 9th are 26, 34, 15, 8, 20, 7. Daily love. A recent trend will soon come to an end, Leo. Juno, an asteroid deep in our solar system, visited the halls of a fellow fire sign but will very soon venture into new fields. Juno has a similar vibration to the planet Venus and shows us important aspects related to personal power and marriage potential. As she ventured through Aries, there was a greater focus on autonomy and independence in marriage and partnerships. Respecting one another's boundaries has been paramount, as each person required more space and respect. This also brought more fiery passion to current relationships but provoked some people to pursue fast-paced unions while leaving previous ones in the dust. Feel this Aries energy before Juno ventures forth. What are the things that you value most in romantic and intimate partnerships? Do you have those things in your current relationships? Do you choose partners that are in alignment with those things? The moon is in Virgo and in your second house today. This is a great time for you to reflect on all those questions and themes. It is fundamental that the people we choose to be in committed connection with have similar values to ours, otherwise, the relationship is not bringing us into further and truer alignment with ourselves and what we wish to create in our lives. At the same time, how can you learn to have your values not be too rigid and be able to make room for your partner's values as well? At work, your spirit is indomitable, so devote your maximum potential in leading others in lieu of organizing things for them. This will earn more recognition and reputation for all the hard work you put into your work. There may be an increase in the expenditure, so try to minimize it by buying and investing less. What's your relationship to your finances? Are you making as much money as you would like to be? Ask yourself these questions today as the moon is in Virgo and in your second house of finances. Learn how to be balanced with your money. If you find that you spend too much, more than you can afford to, try being less frivolous. And if you're the kind of person who's constantly freaking out about finances, not allowing yourself to enjoy your resources, practice being less stingy with yourself. Health. You are keeping unhealthy hours because of the demands of your job, and this is adversely affecting your health. Try to get up early in the morning and go for a morning walk or jogging. This will refresh both your mind and your body. Pressure at work is causing your systems to be overpowered. You need to find a healthy way to relax. During this full moon in Virgo transit, Leo, it's time to focus on communication and intellectual pursuits. You may find yourself feeling more curious and interested in learning new things. Carry a piece of lapis lazuli to help you connect with your inner wisdom. Foods that are good for you during this time include blueberries and dark chocolate. Self-care could include reading a good book. Family and friends. You are high on feelings. And you may run into someone who is as fervent and as passionate as you. You must not get along with this person. You will only fetch disappointment. After all, like poles repel each other. Ride off your high horse and try to get involved with people who are of the same footing. You may even form business alliances with them later on. You tend to put up a pretty cool front most of the time, Leo. There are a lot of reasons for this, personal reasons I'm sure, but one is that you simply don't always want people to see all the effort and passion and energy that is actually required to pull off the impressive feats you manage on a regular basis. Well, while I totally appreciate managing to come off as chill and unflustered no matter what, the universe is coming together to remind you that sometimes you don't need to be chill and cool and perfect for people to like you. In fact, if you were open about your passions and desires, they might even like you a whole lot more than you could have ever hoped. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.